Hey guys, this is Gene Eisenmann, FLW Touring Pro and Managing Partner of HydroWave LLC. We're here in beautiful Aubrey. We're going to tour the facility, tour the assembly plant, and show you where the holy grail of bass fishing is, the HydroWave. Right now I'm going to take you through the offices, show you the engineering side of the building, show you the high-tech security I have to go through every time, and I'm the man. So we come through here. In the hallway, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so not a lot of people are at work already. Ed's office and stuff. The head engineer on HydroWave, Jim Dillion. He's fast at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Dadgum, dude. We go through the offices. We got other engineers that worked on the box assembly and everything. I'm so proud of you guys being in so early in the morning. Sedgwick's been working on every part of this project. Coming up with new ideas and new designs to make the thing much better for us. This is Robert Palmer's office. He's our president. He's worked on this project with me since the start. This is where we've done most of our conspiring and everything, but most important thing is our warehouse. We'll take you out there and show you how it gets done. This is our warehouse facility and assembly plant. Pretty much, we are ISO 9001 certified. That means there's an international standards office really paying attention to our manufacturing side of the program. Show you the assembly side of it. Right now we're only assembling about 100 units a day, and that's because of the quality control standards we have in place. We're ramping up. We should be ramped up to 300 units a day, and then within a few weeks we'll be up to 500 units a day and able to meet the demand for this product. I'll show you over here. As nice as it looks, these are the box units. They come in one or a million plastic parts, and that's where we have to go through the 55 different parts of that unit to assemble them as fast as we can, but with as much quality as we can. Not a lot of people are here again because it's 7 o'clock in the morning, but these are physical units that have been manufactured to completion, and they're sitting here waiting for testing and certification before they go out. We have a certified tester that tests every unit before it goes out. Here are the housings in their original state, prior to manufacturing, prior to putting the electrical boards in them, prior to the complete assembly. Over here we have the speaker assembly portion of it. It's a true assembly line like any manufacturing facility. There's stages to building these speakers up. We've got them as rigid as we can and as quality as we can, and this is the most time-consuming portion of our manufacturing of the HydroWave. And right here I've got our demonstration unit of the HydroWave. This is the demo unit that we bring to all the events to show people how it works, but I'll quickly go through the functionality of it and some things that we put into it to make it easy for the angler. But first of all, you'll notice its size. You can look at my hand. I'm not a big person, but the size is very small and it's very user friendly from the standpoint of where it is on your boat. One of my biggest priorities as a fisherman was not taking up room on my boat that I'm used to having for fishing up on my front deck. It mounts two different ways. It's got a small bracket mount that you can mount directly to your boat, and we came up with a really functional mounting system with a flat rear. You can actually Velcro mount this to any place on your boat that you desire. The weight of this unit is so light that we're able to incorporate that Velcro mounting system. If you turn it around, another thing we really focused on is the simplicity of use. That was my main focus, the man, Kevin Van Dam's main focus, and everyone involved with the project's main focus. You simply turn it on with one button, and the unit fires up. The second button, which I just pushed, changes it immediately to our first sound, which is Shad Frenzy. Okay, Shad Frenzy is our most aggressive sound, and the sound that's best used for this demonstration. But if you could focus in on our display unit, the display unit is very simple. It just basically tells you what we're about to do. Now I'll scroll through, and then we've got Frenzy with the 30-second delay loop. The Shad Frenzy loop's about 52 seconds, and then if you choose 30-second delay loop, you simply, at the end of the 52 seconds, get a 30-second delay. That's real important in environments where you just can't have that sound soak for too long. But let me scroll through and get back to Shad Frenzy and give you an example of the sound. Once you're on Shad Frenzy, all you do is hit play and then choose your volume. We start at a low volume so you don't spook anything initially starting the unit up. The sounds you hear are actual bait being eaten underwater. These are not topwater sounds. These are gill sounds and gill flares and actual crunching that bass do. Once it's underwater, it becomes more of a muffled sound in the 200 kilohertz range that the bass truly pick up lateral lines. I'm going to put this on pause so I can explain the speaker. When we built the speaker system, we had a lot of things in mind regarding the design. The first thing we had in mind was how we placed the speaker on the bottom of the trolling motor. It was very critical that we had the omnidirectional technology of how this speaker produces sound. We couldn't have a speaker flat or up front because you would get a sirening. We've built the speaker to where it's truly omnidirectional. Wherever your trolling motor goes, it does not affect the quality or directional quality of the sound. The second thing we incorporated is in the design was a deflection mount. The speaker is very, very rigid. In my opinion, I think you're going to bend your trolling motor shaft before you ever get the chance of breaking this speaker. But we made it a very, very rigid object, and we made it also in a position for deflection of any object, should it be a rock or tree or stump or whatever. That's the speaker system, and this is the system as a whole. Now I'll show you something else that was kind of really important to me when we were designing this, is the amount of power that the unit truly needs to run. A lot of our graphs today take a lot of power out of our boat. This does not. This is a simple unit and it doesn't take much power, and we considered even ice fishermen when we developed it and the ease of them taking it out on the ice and carrying it around with them. But simply under here I have a 6-volt lantern battery running this thing. I've been running it now for 2 weeks, giving demos, and it hasn't even touched the capacity of this battery. So that was another important thing. But essentially, that's the HydroWave. There's one other thing I forgot to mention that I want to mention real quick, is we do have a foot switch connection here. Should you want to, instead of hit pause play manually with your finger and start the unit again, we have a foot switch that's incorporated. So if you're in big waves and you're taking them over the bow and you really don't have the opportunity to bend down and turn it off, you can actually hit a foot switch. But that's it. Hope you buy one. Have a good day. This is Eisenmann signing out.